My name's Jamie Cox. I've been project coordinator for the woody debris cleanup in the Wairoa district. I've lived in Wairoa all my life. When we first started this project, it looked pretty big, how to get through the whole extent of the coastline, but I suppose it was, how do you eat an elephant? Oh, there was areas of just absolute inundation, like stacked up, meters high. There were vast areas like that. Aropaua Nui is one example, Mahi's another. Around the river outlets, the Moahaka Beach there, Waikari Beach, and even at Wairoa, there was massive inundation. There probably, as an estimate, 200,000 cubic metres of material was laid along the coastline, and it kept coming even after the cyclone. So how it looks now is probably how it generally looks pre the cyclone, but you wouldn't recognise what it looked like.
Hi, I'm Rose Haynes. I'm a local here at Wairoa. We've got Wairoa Station. Our family's farmed here since the late 1800s, so been here a while and know a bit about the river and the beach and what goes on, and seen it change over the years a lot. In the actual cyclone, we were okay. Obviously, that's more the aftermath for us. So the beach being covered in wood, the lack of access, it coming back into the river at high tide and going all the way up the river, big, huge, just like swaths of wood floating in the river and onto the sides of the river all the way up. Also, you can see behind us, like we've got that dam, another dam over the other side of the river here, and the dam wall's been damaged by the wood coming in on the high tide and smashing into that. So it's more the aftermath for us.
But the magnitude of it was, just excessive in many places. And then you've got pristine beaches like Mahia Beach, that are targeted as recreational beaches that just made it unusable for the public. So we spent a lot of time at Mahia and a lot of time around the river outlets like Moahaka and Waikari. That you get a lot of fishermen going there. That's a recreational zone. So that was our first focus, were those recreational zones, and then following that was reinstating access along the entire coastline. And you're trying to prevent remobilisation, because even if there's not a lot of public there, the sea comes in and takes it away again and washes it somewhere else. So quite a hard job working on the coastline, exposed to the elements and access, and hard on the gear, getting fuel to your operations, the burning, the risk with burning, the staying late at night. Every day coming out to the job, and the wind and the rain and the tidal influence, the risk and anxiety associated with that, getting machines stuck, and been a very difficult project. And we've used local operators, and that's been the winner.
It was real hard because it was wet and heavy, and we tried burning. It wasn't until a few months later we actually started getting good burns to get rid of it. It was so soaked, so we had actually burnt it twice. We couldn't access the beach lot because of the high tides. Yes, the wind was good, gave our fires a lot of energy, but that was the main obstacle during the cleanup, was the weather. And you can't get the perfect weather.
They've been able to liaise with the local people, and they understand the local conditions. They've got that consideration for local feeling that you might not get from someone from out of town.
I've lived pretty much in Wairoa all my life, and it's been good with the guys coming to do what they've done, gathering up, and our little beach, we don't get overpacked, but lots of people know our little beach, and it's always good to just come down and put your rod out, park up for the day, kids come for a swim, just to be able to get down and not climb over everything, and making it a bit more safer.
So, I mean, it's off the high tide line, it's not going to get washed back out to sea or into the river, but realistically for us to be rid of it, it has to be burnt. Just having it stacked up is a huge difference.
You know, it's real testimony to the operators in this district that taken on this project, done it themselves, and came out with a great outcome actually.
The main positive was just seeing people back on the beach. The public are going to look forward to a good summer.
We've had some good partners working with us all along the way on this project. The people that put their funding together to invest in this coastline have really done a service to the Wairoa district. I'd like to thank all the marae along the coastline that have worked with us, Wairoa District Council, I mean especially Hawke's Bay Regional Council that have organised the whole project. They've been great to work with. They really understood the value in working with locals. You know, they understand they're not here, and they've really seen the value and listened to all the local inputs. So it's been a very collaborative project that's been great to be involved with.